Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to Blazing Confused. I am Chuckles. So, it's been a while since I did a video. Um, been busy just doing other things. Damn, dude, what's been going on, right? What's been happening? Um, well, where do we start? So now that this pandemic has been over, Um, what's dominating the headlines? This war in Russia and Ukraine. Um, what do we believe? What are we being told? Again, it all on whatever rabbit hole you want to go down into. Um, there's a lot of misinformation, disinformation, malinformation, a lot of propaganda. We just don't know what's really going on there, right? Um, we just have to do our own investigating. You know, the last 2 years, you know, how everything in mainstream media was to manipulate the people into thinking certain things, and if you don't think, this way, then you are a conspiracy theorist, you are a Republican, you are a Trump supporter, you're a racist, you're whatever. But as time went on, all those conspiracy theorists were right. So now with this current agenda, you know, if you go against the mainstream, you are a Putin supporter, you're a Russian spy, you're whatever. So you see how that mentality towards labeling people on that previous agenda is now being used on the current agenda. And I don't know, I guess those that are aware of that and are able to see through the BS, they know who not to trust. Um, Now you have media outlets going against each other and calling each other, call one side calling the other side, Russian propagandists. Um, they were right the last time. I mean, I get, you know who not to trust, what networks not to trust, what politicians not to trust, or any political people. There's a lot of financial interests in what's going on, and for them to see it go further, and it's affecting everybody. And you're starting to see that how it's trickled down. But it's like, you can't, okay, yes, people are dying. Whatever Russia is doing, they're doing it. But as far as the details, the reasons, you don't know. You really don't know who to believe. Um, the latest one was the whole thing about the biological weapons, and the government did admit that there are laboratories that are studying pathogens from the Soviet era that are in that country, Ukraine, and how Russia might use those as potential chemical weapons and whatnot. And then it goes down to how maybe they might do a false flag and blame it on Ukraine or whatnot. But it's paving the way towards something like that, to where maybe the U.S. might be dragged into a conflict with Russia. And if that happens, well, things will get very interesting. But I don't know. What do you guys think? But if you are even aware or even interested in what's going on, if you're not too busy in other things, that are in your bubble, um, I'm tuning into whatever outlets. Um, one side tells you one thing, the other side tells you another. One side goes into more details while the other doesn't. So, you know, and then if, again, like previous, if you start putting all the pieces together and connecting all the dots and whatnot, you could draw to whatever makes more sense. Um, but I don't know. It looks like it might hit the fan. I do go further into these topics on my podcast. You could tune into the Paradigm Shift. You can find it on Spotify and iHeart. Um, again, I haven't really done anything lately. I've been a little busy, but again, I've been listening to different information here and there. But and the majority of the people just either don't care, or they're just being fed whatever they're being fed by mainstream. Um, but once people kind of start to put their phone down and just go deeper in that rabbit hole, they're gonna start to see through the BS, hopefully. But I don't know. Tune into